Yo, people. This is the Red Pitch podcast, man. And boy, FA Cup weekend madness, man. What a weekend it was, bro. What a weekend it was. And you know what? We might as well start with Friday because obviously your game was the first game.
Yep.
And I know Scats is happy you avenged
Yep.
Wolves. You took out the Wolves, man, the Howling Wolves, man. 3-1 was the final score, right?
Yeah, 3-1. Decent performance. First half was a bit sort of similar to the game on Tuesday where we had a lot of the ball, didn't really do much of it. Obviously, apart from when Rio got on the ball, really exciting, really direct, that young, fearless footballer like at that age. Second half, we sort of adjusted a couple of things and 2 quick goals, great goal by Robinson, great finish by him. Then Salah stayed on side, second goal, and then just controlled the game after that. Didn't really seem in any sort of trouble. Great third goal by Jones. And it was a shame at the end letting in that goal, but 3-1 into the next round of the cup. Should have done that on Tuesday, but then if we did that on Tuesday, probably be out of the cup now. Because that's you get what I mean.
It's true.
So yeah, it's good, man. We go on. Still a lot of big teams in the draw still. I know me and you were chatting offline about getting a good draw at home, but I'm thinking myself, like, the way Liverpool played this season against the smaller teams, it seems to struggle. So I'm thinking, do I want a big team? At home, you get what I mean, where the players will be up for it rather than getting, no disrespect, getting Leeds or Southampton who made it through today, or Port Vale who made it through today. It'll be nice to have them teams, but we seem to struggle against some teams this season. So do I want one of the big boys? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do I want one of the big boys? Probably not. But then I know if we play against one of the big boys, the players will be up for the game. You get what I mean? So it's a good victory, man. It's a good little boost going into the game on Tuesday against Galatasaray in the Champions League. Few players got a rest. Kirk has got a rest. What's it called? Ibu got a good rest. I was surprised Van Dijk didn't come off earlier.
Yeah.
All in all, it's a good result at the end of the day. Like you said, revenge the loss on Tuesday, so can't complain, man.
I gotta praise Rio, man, because obviously I know you weren't watching the game in real time, and man, that kid. That's why I was messaging you when the game was on. I was like, bro, Rio, this kid is, like you said, fearless. Nothing scares him at all. And I just love how he's so direct, and I just comparing him to how Gakpo's been this season.
Yeah,
Rio's this kid is unpredictable.
Yeah,
he's
that's
so
what it is.
Unpredictable.
Yeah,
He can do a step over. He can go to the right. He can go to the left. Like, you just don't know. Whereas Gakpo, you know, there's a point where he's going to cut in on his right foot and try and shoot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think that's what, like, obviously Rio got man of the match as well, which he well deserved. And so I think going forward, I'd start him against Galatasaray, you know, man.
Yeah.
I'll start. I know what we were saying earlier on in the season is like, you don't want to put too much pressure on him. But, do you know, I just think that even if he plays and he doesn't have the best game, I think that the fans wouldn't hold that against him because they know what he could do. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think you do. Big up to Tyrell Gunner TV, man. People's go and subscribe to Tyrell, man. I've got some great videos. Bees on toast. Big up, man.
Big up, man. It's been a while. You good?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. Specs. I told Specs today, like, the night owl sessions need to come back. It's been a while for Specs' night owl sessions, but yeah, man. Back to Rio, man. I think, like, I would start him against Galatasaray. And the thing is with them, they probably won't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Either. So I think he would scare them. Like the first take on he does, and he rips that fullback. I think they realize they're in another problem here and stuff.
And I think you get a bit more protection in Europe as well.
Yeah,
you know what the refs like over there. Any sort of contact, they're giving you a foul. So I think it's a good call to start him. But I get where Slott's coming from is like not playing him and stuff, because when you listen to people, like I listen to other Liverpool fans and like obviously the older generation of Liverpool fans, like on podcasts and stuff, they're like, it's right to protect him, because if you look down the years of how many like young players Liverpool had, like Michael Owen, you would say probably done when he was like, he saw the best in when he was like what, up to the age of like 20, 21. And he tore his hamstring. He's never the same.
Yeah,
Robbie Fowler started young. We've got a few on the books now, like Jordan Dance. He's a great striker, but he's been out with a fracture to the back. It's like they're saying like overtrain these young players at early age. Look at Bajcetic. Bajcetic came under Klopp. He looked like a world beater, man. He looks like we've got our DM for now for years, and I can't remember the last time he played for Liverpool. It's good, maybe 2 years ago. You get what I mean? So I understand where people are saying, yeah, throw him in, but you have to protect him. He's still just turned 17. He's still growing. Arsenal fans, you get the same with Dalman. Dalman, brilliant performance on Saturday, and people say, yeah, give him a start now. But he's been out for what? He's been out for a couple of months.
Good couple of months.
You get what I mean? So they're still growing. Yeah, you want them to start young, but then people say, oh, look at Inmina Mal. But remember, he's had problems. He's had like groin problems and stuff like that this season.
Yeah,
he hasn't been playing week in, week out. So you have to protect him. But yeah, it's time now to start. You can see he's filled out a little bit more. His decision making is a lot better than it was early in the season, because obviously we saw him in the summer, in the pre-season. He was looking really good in the pre-season, but he was probably doing too many step overs and stuff like that. Where now he's doing the step overs, but with a purpose, not just for the sake of it.
Yeah. It's not just to be like flashy. He's actually got something in mind where he tends to watch the defender's feet and he just shifts, and it's so quick as well, man.
So I think he possibly could start on Tuesday, because he came off on. So I rewatched the whole game, and he came on. I think came off in the 60th or 70th minute. I think he came off.
Yeah, so the man to protect him.
Is that a sign that he's protecting, or is that a sign that he might be thinking about starting him on Tuesday? Okay. So
the fans are calling for it, man. I don't know if Slot will be under pressure to do it, but the fans are calling, saying, "Listen, he's making things happen."
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't start on Tuesday and he came on earlier. So if he didn't start and he came on, say, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Because it's away from home, it's in a hostile environment. So do you think he's ready for that? You get what I mean? So
throw him in the Lions then, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but yeah, like sink or swim, innit? Like to me, personally, I'd rather him coming on probably say 20, 30 minutes ago, tired legs.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Or the fullback's on a booking. Then the fullback straight away is going to hesitate. He's going to come on and say, it's just this little kid. And all of a sudden he sees his twinkling toes. He's like, what's going on here? You can't touch him. Because the second yellow card, you get what I mean?
You'll be done, yeah.
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, I would put him on the bench. I'd start, and I'll probably start him against Spurs at home on Sunday.
Oh yeah, you got Spurs next, didn't it?
Spurs on Sunday, so I'll possibly give him a start in that game. Let him come on 20 minutes, but then again, like his confidence is up. So do you want to dent that confidence? You get what I mean? But he's got good senior players around him to sort of talking through the game. You get what I mean? So
we'll see.
We'll see.
See what happens. Listen, On to Saturday, boy. My boys, we had the 12:15 kick. I nearly missed the first 15 minutes because I thought it was 12:30 kickoff for some
Yeah.
reason, but it's 12:15. Mansfield 1, Arsenal 2. And boy, I'm not gonna lie, even though we won that game, I've got to applaud Mansfield Town because, bro, it just reminded me what the FA Cup's about. Like, no one is safe,
Nope.
and no one's safe, and the performances, the levels, they go up. No matter how small the team is,
Mm.
you know, some of the Prem teams, you got to be careful. You
Yeah.
got to watch out because, boy,
100%.
Dowman started, Marley Salmon started at centre back. For me, I was calling for him to start, and he did start, but I don't know if this one was a bit much for him. I felt a little nervous when the defenders were attacking him because he's still young. And
he's 16. Is he 16 years? 16?
How old is Marley? I think he's 16, 17. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell, like, going a lot of the drills physically, I think, was slightly too much for him. I felt that if we had like a Gabriel, and boy, it would have been a lot kind of different. And maybe Saliba as well. Mosquera for me as well. He had it was, I wouldn't say he's worrying. It was worrying, his performances, but now it's making me realize, okay, Mosquera, you're still young, you're still 21 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you could tell the experience in certain situations wasn't quite there. And because he's been so good in the Premier League, you forget that Mosquera is so young.
Yeah, and it's his first season in the Premier League as well. So
there
you're right. His last two performances haven't been the best. Obviously, was it Chelsea? Sorry, that's it. Brighton. He didn't really have a good game. Got a booking early. Had to come off, and then obviously in this game. But like you said, he's young. He's only 20.
I forget
the Premier League.
I forget. You see him playing, and you just automatically think, "Oh yeah. If Saliba's out, he's in."
Yeah,
and because his performances have been really good, and you just forget that he's so young.
Yeah, but this is what you get from young players, don't you? Get the inconsistency, so you can't be too harsh on them. Like,
exactly,
it's difficult, and like you said, especially when you remember, like, every time he's come in, you've seen him perform. So when he has a couple of poor games, you're like, oh, what's going on? Why is he having a poor game? And you're like, oh shit, he's just come to the league, he's only 20. Salmon, it's difficult, isn't it? Because those teams in division in the Championship and Division League 1 and 2, League 1, that they're physical, isn't it? So he's a good. You can see he's a good young talent. He's got the tech. He's got the tenacity, and he's got the skill set, but he hasn't really got the man strength yet to come up against these defenders. So
there you go.
It's difficult. Like earlier in the second, so we were talking about Rio early in the season against Barnsley, he was getting knocked off the ball. Whereas on Friday night against a Premiership team, obviously he got knocked a couple of times, but you can see he seems he's filled out a little bit more.
Yeah.
So. He's young, like you said. It's good. It's a good experience for him as well, being in and around the first team. So, yeah, I watched the game as well. It's like, I don't know. It's sort of like your players who came in didn't really take their chance. If you get what I mean, like you got a lot of games coming up in a short space of time. So these are sort of games where you can like put a marker down and say, yeah, look, boss, you can rely on me. Let me start and stuff like that. I was shocked about
Dowman, really. Dowman was really good.
He was good. I was shocked that Marcel Skelly couldn't play because of suspension, which is weird. I was thinking, like, I didn't know that the FA Cup carried a separate like booking system. I was like, what do you mean
Yeah,
you get booked too many times? Like that's the first I've heard it. I can't remember them
the
ever doing that
first
before.
the first two games, I believe, against Wigan
Yeah,
and who did we play first? I can't remember, but yeah, he got booked in both games, innit? So
yeah, but
Skinny,
I didn't know the cards were like separate. I thought,
yeah, and FA
yeah,
Cup,
separate
yeah.
competition. Is that something new what's coming this year or something? Because I've never, the first I've heard of it, bro. When I back on Friday, I was heard people said, "Oh yes, Lewis Skelly suspended." I was like, "Hey," I said, "When did
Yeah,
he get sent off?" And I was like, "Oh no, too many yellow cards in the FA Cup." And I was like, "What? When did that start?" That's the first
yeah.
I've ever heard of that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Hmm.
It's crazy, isn't it? All these rules. I thought it was just like FA Cup, Carabao, Premier League was all linked.
Yeah, that's
Do
what
you
I'm
know what I
saying.
mean? So yeah, it's just weird. I'm a bit worried though because Trossard came off with an injury, and so did Calafiori. And Trossard's one was a bit strange. Calafiori, he just looked like I don't think we could ever get a full season from him. And I'm kind of happy we signed Hincapié because
Yeah,
of Calafiori's, injuries and stuff. Big up BBK, man.
big up,
Respect,
bro.
bro. Yeah, so I think it was good that he brought in Hincapié.
Mm.
Like I said, Dalman was really good. Norgard, I think, was decent. He just done what he had to do. It was nothing special.
Done the basics.
Done
Yeah.
done the basics. Jesus, I think Jesus didn't for me, he didn't get much of the ball. So he was quiet. He looked like I heard some people saying he was rubbish, bro. But to be fair, he didn't really get much of the ball. He didn't get the service.
I think he's rusty as well, bro. He hasn't played for about a month, has he? I think it was the
He
last time he
ain't
played.
played.
So
Yeah,
it's to be expected, man.
exactly. Madueke again, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. I think Madueke was good, to be fair. And that's what I like from Madueke. When he gets it, he's always looking to attack as well down that right.
He's always direct. There's
Direct
no
crosses
mucking
in.
around of him, man. It's like it's just
Yeah,
like Rio, isn't it? The old school winger. Just
yeah,
attack your fullback, get a good cross in or get a shot off.
exactly. And I honestly believe, like, obviously, when we were linked to Madueke and stuff like that, I was like, man, I was thinking, do we really want another Chelsea player and all that? And there was that petition and stuff. And obviously, you want the big boys, you want Rafael Leao's, you wanted the Rodrigos and stuff, the glitz and glamour. But listen, Madueke, for me, I think, where he hasn't lifted up trees and all that, I think when he's played, he's performed quite well and he's done the job. Like, I know people are like, yeah, want more goals from him, want more thing, but I think what he does well. And he does put the ball in that box. And I find that when he's playing alongside Gyökeres, I find that he's probably the one that's trying to find Gyökeres the most and get that ball in quick to Gyökeres more than I'd say a Saka does or a Martinelli does. And speaking of Martinelli, I wanted a bit more from him as well. Yeah. Yesterday, I don't think Martinelli was that good. It's these teams you want to see him like really rip the fullback and do something. Do you get what I'm saying? These are the games I want to see Martinelli. But like I've said, and like I always say, for me, I don't think Martinelli is a winger. I think Martinelli is a centre forward, and I'll keep saying it all the time.
Been saying it for a while, bro.
Yeah, I think Martinelli is a centre forward. For me, I think if he was up front, he would get a lot of goals. But that's just me, man.
Yeah, I was going to ask you a question about about Noni. Like, do you think he should be playing more? Like, I know obviously Saka signed his new deal, and he's like the main man of Arsenal. But I think Noni gives more than Saka in a strange way. Like he's more, like you said, he's more direct and he offers more of a goal threat to me than Saka because Noni's got that speed, isn't it?
Yeah,
and he's got that directness where Saka's like looking for 1-2s. He doesn't seem to like to shoot anymore. I know obviously he scored against Brighton on Wednesday, but it's a deflected shot. You wouldn't say it was it was a shot going in. He just seems to be too safe now, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, do you know what? Saka's not as fearless as I think he was maybe 2-3 years ago. And maybe that's coming with age and experience and stuff. One thing I will say with Saka is that defensively he offers more than Noni, because Arteta wants his wingers to be able to get back and defend, which is what I think probably keeps him in the team a bit more than Noni. But like you said, yeah, going forward, if he can kind of get back to that Saka, it's weird. He has moments, because in Europe, if you watch our European games this season where Saka's played, he's been that Saka that we used to see in the Prem. But it's like in the Prem, he's not that European Saka. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think it's because you play with more freedom in Europe than you do in the Premier League. Arteta doesn't seem to be so driven defensively because he knows teams are coming out and you're a lot better than most of the teams you play. So I definitely see that. But then he should play the same. I know we've been saying this for a while, but he should play the same in the Premier League because defensively you're strong. I know obviously the last month or so you can be conceding a lot of goals, but it's still a solid defensive unit. You get what I mean? So you've got enough in the midfield, enough at the back to allow Saka to play that same freedom he does in Europe.
Yeah, like with me, I've got confidence that if we do play that attacking football and we score like 3 goals, like I said, we've only conceded 3 goals in one match in 2.5, 3 years, and that was just to Man United last month or whenever it was. That's the first time we've conceded more than 2 goals in over 2 years. Do you get what I'm saying? So that tells you the defense is equipped enough to not concede more than 2. So the attackers need to have that license, that freedom to get us more goals. But then I can't complain about goals because it come out yesterday that we're the first team to get to 100 goals. So it's not like we're not scoring. Do you get? So it's weird because when you think about it, you're like, oh, Arsenal not attacking enough, not doing this, but we've scored 100 goals in all competitions. We're the first team to do it. So it's like, well, the goals are there then. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I do think that sometimes players need to be let off the leash. That's a brilliant finish by Eze yesterday as well, man.
Great finish.
Unsavable, that one. I think, Eze for me, when he came on, I think he was all right. He moved the ball well. Obviously, he got a brilliant goal. And, Odegaard, I think Odegaard's going to be out for Leverkusen again. So I think Eze will probably get the nod. Eze, Zubimendi will come back. Rice will come back.
Yeah.
Gabriel will come back. Raya will come back. You know what I mean? Timber will start
about
again.
Saliba. Do you still back or still injured?
I've heard rumours he'll miss the first leg.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess to be fair though, I would probably just keep Mosquera in with Gabriel, Hincapié and Timber.
Yeah.
And then Rice always drops into that centre back anyway. And protects and stuff, so I'll just get Rice to do that. I wouldn't rush Saliba back because we gonna need Saliba for this. You know what I mean, for the title running. So I will give Saliba the week off and come back against Everton. If he's fit enough to face Everton, then we throw him in against Everton. Do you know what I mean? And do it like that, man. But going on to the other games now, we'll stop at Chelsea first. Obviously, Wrexham v Chelsea. Boy, that game was end to end. Chelsea got lucky. Wrexham could have been 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes or so. And unlucky. I don't know if you saw did you see any of the game?
Yeah. I saw
I don't know if you
second half and a bit of the extra time.
The guy that Wrexham's striker that scored the first goal, he got put in literally 5 minutes later, he got put in again. And he could have just shot on his left, but he tried to cut back in and then he slipped and lost the ball. And I'm like, that was 2-0 there, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He tried to be too careful when sometimes you just need to just put your foot behind it and just blast it. Do you get what I'm saying? But in terms of what I saw from Chelsea, to be fair, we could be seeing Wrexham in the Premier League next season.
Yeah.
It's weird how
they're third at the moment in the Championship. Is it third? Third or fourth?
No, they're I think they're fifth.
Okay.
So you've got the top two, Coventry and
Middlesbrough, isn't it?
I think it's Coventry, Middlesbrough, and then you've got two more, and then you've got
Millwall's third, I think they are.
Millwall's there. I think Wrexham were fifth. They're the last place in the playoff anyway.
Yeah.
And from what I saw, it was some good football. Do I think they could come to the Prem and do something? I mean, if they do make it to the Prem and they get a couple of signings in, then maybe yes. But I think Chelsea, man. Chelsea are so hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
They're just so hit and miss. One day they look good. João Pedro bangs a hat-trick against Villa and you're like, oh, Chelsea looking all right. And then they play yesterday and it's like, they don't.
This is why I said I'm still confident Liverpool get in the top five because of Chelsea's form. Like you said, they're up and down. Did you see the sending off? What did you think? Because me personally, I don't think it was a red. I understand.
Is that the one with the challenge?
Yeah, I didn't think it was a red. I think it was a poor challenge. Don't get me wrong, but the way there's like the commentators are going on and saying, "Oh yeah, it's with force," and I'm like,
it wasn't a leg breaker.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It was a bit high, but the guy on it was high, and I'm thinking, like, come on now, like we saw Dalot like catch Doku on the knee this season.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a red card. And that was that. I'd say that's more of a dangerous challenge than the one yesterday. You get what I mean?
I thought when they brought it back to 2-2, I thought Wrexham were gonna nick it though. I just felt like they were gonna nick it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chelsea, obviously. I know Rosinho. I wanted to ask you, what do you think of this Chelsea new huddle in the I don't know if you've seen it, the where they all get in this center circle and like I know there was some uproar, people saying, oh, they're trying to intimidate and what are they doing? Because I know there was one game, was it the last game, they had the ball in the middle and they were blocking the opposition from getting the ball to take kickoff, and there was all. And I know a lot of people like it. What do you think? Do you think that's?
I think this is what makes you laugh though, because Rosinho moaned about you lot somehow training in their half. He's like, stay in your half, remember?
Yeah.
But now you're doing a huddle around the centre circle or going in their half when they need to take kickoff. So yeah, you're being a bit of an idiot. You get what I mean? Like you can't complain about Arsenal warming up at home in your half. But yet you're forming a circle round the ball. You're not in your half, so you get what I mean. It's just silly. It's just silly things, man. It's like at first I'm like, I want him to do well. Then like when he talks and stuff, like I'm like, I hope you get sacked soon, man. Getting on my nerves. Like seriously, you know what? Some of the stuff he comes out with, man.
Yeah, he irks me, man.
Yeah, bro.
He talks like he's Ancelotti sometimes. I'm like, bro, you ain't done nothing. But the way he talks is like he's been there, he done it all. Like I don't know. And the thing is,
when he was at Hull, I thought he looked good. He did decent.
Yeah.
Gone to Strasbourg. You know what? Yeah, you've done well. But now he's at Chelsea. I'm like, yeah, Harper gets sacked, man, because you're getting on my nerves.
bro. But the thing is, the certain things he does, yeah, like it doesn't. It's like it doesn't get brought up enough. But I'm gonna go back. I keep going back to Arteta because when Arteta says certain things, he gets ridiculed by Talk Sport, by Sky Sports, by Carragher, all these people. Liam Rossini says some outrageous things, and it's like
People just
is
laugh
said.
at him though. That's the thing. It's just like, what was that thing he said about? Oh, someone forgot to do their assignment. I'm like, what? Just say the person forgot to. They didn't mark them. They lost their marker. Like, what do you mean assignments, man? We're not in college. Like, shut up, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he gets on my nerves, man. He does. He gets on my nerves. Listen, man, let's get off Chelsea anyway. We got to speak about because boy, Man City, Newcastle. When Newcastle went up, I thought, yeah, this could finally be the day Newcastle. They must be, like I said, they must be sick of City by now, boy, because
And Mamouche.
I'll be sick of Mamouche. I'll be sick of Newcastle, Man City if I was them. But you know, in that moment, it felt like, okay, Harvey Barnes scored a nice finish.
Yeah.
Trafford in goal. I thought, yeah, when Trafford's in goal, man, you've always got a chance with Trafford in goal.
Dodgy.
They made 10 changes, and you're like, okay, you're still looking at Doku and Mamouche and you know some of these players. And it's still a strong team. Don't get me wrong, because it weren't a poor team. But you think, you know, if it's time to beat City, it's now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But again, they went down. They weren't lucky. Savino bloody goal.
I don't think it was lucky though. I think it was cheeky. I think
he
knew what he was doing. Yeah, bro.
You think so?
Cheeky, yeah. I think he was being cheeky. He knew what he was doing, man. It's that, you know, them Brazilians, man, they just come up with things. I think he knew what he was doing. You know? When I first watched, I was like, you jammy bastard. And I looked at it again, I was like, nah, he knew what he was doing. But I think he was expecting to get more power on it. Because if you look at his face, he's like, oh, shit, I haven't hit it hard enough. It's going to be saved. And then but you got to give it to City, man. Like, I was suspecting that 10 changes, like you said, when they went a goal up, I thought, yeah, this is going to be Newcastle's time. But they played well, man. Like, after they went 1-0 down, man, they just turned on the style, man. And they were looking good, man. That team you put out were looking really good, man.
They turned up, man.
Hall, like obviously Specs came out, I think, and said he's the best left back in the world, and we're like, nah. But Hall has been good this season, but he was getting cooked, man. So Sevilla was cooking him, man. He was
Bro, I forgot about Savinho.
Yeah,
I forgot about him.
Same.
Completely forgot, because obviously there was rumors.
John Stones looked good.
Yeah,
he hasn't played for a while. He looked good. That was it Kusanov? He looked really good. He is rapid. That Kusanov is rapid. I didn't know how quick he was. Last few games he played well, man, but he is rapid. Like, he is quick.
He looked a bit shaky at times, like, but then it's like he's finding his feet now.
No, so again, bro, he's young. He's only 20.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? He's only 20. He's only his second season in the league. So
yeah, that's a good squad. And I know people could look at. I know people say Arsenal squad, Arsenal best squad in the league and stuff, but you know, when you look at City as well, you just like,
especially yesterday, bro. Especially yesterday, if you look at it, remember Haaland and Rodri weren't even in the squad.
Yeah, Semenyo on the bench.
But we've been their best player. Gay was on the bench as well.
Do you get what I'm saying? City have got, you know, they're hitting it at the right time. I know Pep got a yellow. I heard Pep is suspended for
next 2 games.
Two games, isn't it?
Yeah, he's West Ham.
I can't remember what other game it is.
I can't remember the other game is. I know it's definitely West Ham. Next two Premier League games he's suspended for. So
Do you think that's gonna make? Do you think that can make a difference in the title race?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Not
Obviously,
having.
he's still going to be in the stadium. He's going to be up in the stands, so
Hmm.
he might feel like he's got a better view of the game from up
Yeah,
high. You get what I
really.
mean? So
They still got the communication with the bench as well,
this is what I'm saying.
so he could
So
still get his point. He could still get his
yes,
point across if he wanted to.
exactly. Like I said, you've got a better view of the game, like a bird's
Mm,
eye view of the game, so you can see things that you can't see from when you're on the touchline.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But listen, today's results. Two shock. You got to say two shocks.
Yeah,
Um, Fulham going out to Southampton. I thought Fulham lately. I thought Fulham have looks all right. Um, them going out, and obviously Port Vale beating Sunderland, which for me was a bit of a shock as well. I didn't really expect that, and you know, what we were obviously Leeds beat Norwich 3-0
yeah.
comfortably as well. Tomorrow we've got West Ham v Brentford, and then obviously the FA Cup draw
I think was it before the game?
is,
Was it
is
before or after
tomorrow.
the game?
I'm
Tomorrow.
not even sure, you know.
I think it's before.
So there's a few Premier League teams in there. It's just Southampton or thing. And like you were saying earlier in the show, um, for you, I think it's probably better to get, a Premier League team. For us,
Mm.
boy, I don't mind taking a Port Vale. We not Port Vale at the Carabao this season.
Yeah,
Earlier on in the season, I wouldn't mind them again. I wouldn't mind Southampton, Leeds. Just to be honest, I wouldn't mind who we get as long as it's
yeah.
a home tie. Because obviously,
Mm.
there's going to be a time where if you're going to win the competition, you're going to face a big team.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, if we were to get a big team now, like City or Liverpool or one of them teams, I guess I wouldn't mind. Um, Depending on what's going on in the league as well, in the Champions League, it's like in my head, I'm like, oh, is there a time where we may have to kind of sacrifice something?
Yeah.
And if it meant obviously we're in the final of the Carabao already, which I want to win that. If it meant sacrificing the FA Cup to fully focus on the league and the Champions League,
Mm.
I would do it. And because we're getting injuries again now, it's just like, man, it's a lot of games. Like I said, Trossard, Odegaard, Calafiori, Saliba. Havertz has just kind of come back, so you
Yeah.
don't
And
want to
how
kind
long
of
is he gonna? Yeah. How long is he gonna last as well?
force it with him. Yeah,
Mm.
Hincapié is playing a lot of games, but I feel like he might need a rest somewhere. So Lewis Skelly, possibly you got to give
Yeah.
Skelly to come in. I was even thinking, I'd play Skelly. I'd start Skelly against Leverkusen.
Yeah.
He played good against them before. So me personally, I probably would start Skelly, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. The draw, we'll see, man. Because like you were saying earlier, because the semi-finals are at Wembley, it you know it makes sense for you to have like a Liverpool versus Port Vale, Arsenal versus Southampton, Man
Yeah.
City versus I don't know Leeds
Yeah.
or
I think,
West Ham if they got, you know what I mean?
especially for the FA Cup, to
Hmm.
get their money's worth, they want to try and get the four big teams at Wembley for the semi-final because I know they get sold out. I was going to ask you a question. I saw this earlier. about Fulham, because obviously, they lost today, but they're safe in the Premier League. They've got no game until next Saturday, but yet they made 9 changes today in the FA Cup, when they could possibly have a good chance going through the quarterfinals and possibly getting further. Do you think that's poor from the manager making 9 changes today?
From Silva?
Yeah,
it's definitely poor. Because to me, it's like you've got something else to really kind of play for. Like, I know you can still get Conference League. You're only 4 points behind Brentford in the Conference League position, but why wouldn't you go for a cup? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Why wouldn't you go for an FA Cup? It doesn't make sense. Making all those changes, just like, and I didn't see his press conference, but I heard there was murmurs around it, and a lot of people kind of complained. A lot of fans weren't happy. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like, why are you not taking this cup seriously? Like, where are they, like 10th in the league or something, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, I can understand, like, say tomorrow, and obviously Brentford are playing West Ham tomorrow. So I can understand if Nuno said, you know what, look, a cup run's good, but our bread and butter's in the league, so we need to rest players ready for
City
on the weekend. So I can understand that, but Silva makes no sense. Like, they're 10th in the league, they're safe, they ain't gonna get relegated. Go all out for the cup. I don't understand why you made 9 changes, especially when you're not playing till the weekend. So got more than enough time to rest.
It makes no sense, because when you look at last year, Oliver Glasner and Palace, like, no one thought Palace would win the FA Cup.
Nope.
No, nobody thought. They weren't the favourites. No one thought Palace would win it. So
definitely not.
You could look at it, and Fulham on their day, they've beaten you guys this season, right?
Drew with us.
They drew. The last minute goal.
Yeah, last minute wonder goal.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, Fulham they've had some good victories this season, and they've had some good performances against the top teams. So I don't get why you wouldn't get Southampton out the way. You never know. Fulham versus Port Vale at the Cottage the next round, and then you win that, and you're through to the semis. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And isn't it more money for the club as well?
I don't. That's another thing about the FA Cup. I don't think the money's that good in the FA Cup compared to the highest. I think the higher finishes in the Premier League is obviously more than winning a cup, but it still is a cup at the end of the day. Your fans would love to see a cup. I'm sure they'd love a day at Wembley. When the last time they've been to Wembley? Probably the last time I've been to Wembley since they came up in the playoffs, maybe.
There you go. And the thing is, if they were in the draw for tomorrow, say they draw Man City at home or something, that's another packed game. So that's more. That's a game's. I don't know how much they get revenue per game, but that's an extra game of revenue for the club and stuff. And Silva, do you know what? I think Silva's one of them managers that he's I think he's a mid-table manager. He's just gonna do the job for the team. Maybe it's I don't know if maybe it's the teams that he has, like the Watfords, and he was at Everton as well. And now Fulham. So he's not had a chance to be at a top 6 club or anything like that. But that was a poor decision, bro.
Yeah,
that was a poor decision from Silva. I don't know what he done. And we're going into Champions League now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got the early game on Tuesday, 5:45. We've got the early 5:45 on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
I can't remember our last 5:45 game that we played.
I don't think we've played one this season in the Champions League. I think all our games have been at 8 o'clock kickoffs.
8 o'clocks.
Yeah. I think probably the last time I think Liverpool played that game was probably when they played it in Europa like 2 years ago, I think. Last time. So it's going to be weird, man. It's weird kick off at that time, man. It's like getting home from work and getting yourself sorted, ready for the game. Like you used to like being able to come home and chill before before the game. It's like you come home and it's like, shit, got to hurry up and get yourself sorted before watching the game. So I don't know if it'll be a benefit for us, because will the stadium be so hostile than an 8 o'clock kickoff? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That early kickoff, will fans be like still coming in from work? Will they be hyped up as much as they would be like a
that's an even
a light kickoff? Yeah, so maybe it could benefit us, to be honest with you.
Even the same as us as well. Being that early, it could.
And I think we got an extra day rest as well, because I think they played Saturday. Galatasaray. I think they played Saturday evening.
Did they
Saturday
win?
night? I'm not too sure. Sure, they played Saturday.
Boy, let me check. Gala. They won. Yeah, they won 1-0 against Besiktas.
Yeah.
Osimhen scored, Leroy Sané assist, and then Sané got sent off. But still, I forgot they had Sané, you know.
So like, and they got Gundogan as well.
Yeah, Lucas Torreira, Yilmaz as well.
They got that old Spurs centre back as well. Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez, Sacha Bowie. So they've got a good
yeah, they've got a good team. We've been over there before. We've been there already, haven't we? So it's not like, can't say hostile environment we should be used to if we played there this season in the Champions League. And let's get it right. It wasn't like they outplayed us. It was like I think the penalty was soft that they got given, to be honest with you. So hopefully we can put it right. If we drew 1-1, I'll be happy with that result to bring it back to Anfield.
Anfield, yeah.
Because they don't really travel too well, Galatasaray, to be honest with you. I think the majority of their games this season in the Champions League, I think they've lost the majority of their away games this year. So,
and listen, for us in Europe, man, being away, it's nice having the home leg as the return leg as well, man. Exactly. So we just gotta not lose, and then hopefully, who can you get if you go through? Is it PSG and
PSG and
Chelsea?
Yeah. We got the winners of that game.
Of that game as well, yeah. So, yeah, I think you lot can get through this round. You just gotta not lose Tuesday. If you lose Tuesday, I think might be a tough battle.
If we lost 1-0 on Tuesday, again, I wouldn't be too fussed with that. It's just 1-0. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
if you're losing 2 or 3, then that's when you start to worry. But losing 1-0 away from home in the first leg, it's not detrimental, and there's no more away goals, is there? So there's not there's nothing to worry about for that game either. So
big up D-Man as well.
Big up D-Man.
Yeah, it's true, bro. All right then, bro. Well, yeah, listen, guys, like, share, subscribe. I'm sure we'll be back in the week anyway after these Champions League games to go over, man. So maybe Wednesday evening. After the games, we'll be back, man. We can talk about how it's gone. Hopefully, we're both collecting W's going into the second leg. Newcastle. Newcastle, Barcelona.
That should be a good game, man. That's a Tuesday game as well after us. That's the 8 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, I got Barca winning 3-1. First leg for that, man. What's your before we go? What's your thing for that?
I don't know, man. Newcastle have been playing decent of late. Barca with that high line. If Newcastle score first, I can see them winning 2-1. If Barca score, I can see Barca winning 2 or 3-1.
I think Barca's back though, lately, but I watched was it a game last week when Yamal bagged a hat trick, bro? And that guy, remember Yamal didn't play against Newcastle the first game.
Yeah.
And the way he was playing the other day, but I was like,
he's on smoke, but it's just the defense. That's their defensive. Our Newcastle got the speed they've got in attack. They can exploit it.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Like you said, if Newcastle score first, but then they scored first against City as well. So you know what? I for me, it depends on which Barcelona turn up. I don't think Newcastle have like a thing. Yeah, the man said Barca are gonna give us that work. You get me? In the words of Loaded Lux, you're gonna get that work. Let me work. You know what I mean? But I think it all depends on which Barca decide to turn up. I think Barca will control the narrative. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if Lewandowski is back here. I'm not sure because I know he didn't start a few games back or whatever. So I don't know if Lewandowski's back. I know Pedri's out, but listen, Rafinha, Ferran Torres, De Jong's out. I think Danny Olmo's still there. Like the quality is
Rashford.
I mean, the quality is still there. So yeah, it'll be interesting, man. So yeah, but yeah, bro. Listen, we'll be back. Wednesday we'll come back, man.
Yep. Talk over these games.
Yeah, big up everyone watching. Listen, man, I got another channel. If anyone likes rap music, hip hop music, I got another. Go to the Cold Corner Rap Podcast. That's my other channel where I do podcasts on that as well with D-Man and BBK. So tap into that if you like a bit of rap music and you wanna hear the interesting debates and discussions we're going on over there. But yeah, man, Scants, big yourself up, and I'll see you Wednesday again with hopefully
wins.
The wins, man. Dubs. That's all we get. We don't care. We don't care how we get it. We just want the wins. That's
exactly that, man. It's that time of the season, man. That time of the season. Just win.
Trust me. Give me all wins from now to the end of the season. All corners. All win by all corners. I don't care. Just give me a trophy this season. Two trophies minimum is what I'm asking for this season.
Yeah.
I don't want. If we just got the Premier League, I'll be ecstatic. But
it'll feel like a bit of a letdown. Not a letdown, but it feel like you've left something. You've left a bit out there in it. Like got to a Carabao final, into the quarterfinals, FA Cup. Still looking good in the Champions League. Got a very good draw in the Champions League. So yeah, if you don't finish with 2, it will be slightly disappointing. Not the end of the world, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Similar to Liverpool last season, isn't it? We should have really come out with 2 trophies, but we didn't. But just the way it is, man. At the end of the day, you want that. You want the league.
Yeah, exactly. The league is my number one. Someone said to me today, "Oh, what do you want? You want Champions League or league?" And I'm just like, obviously we never won the Champions League, so I would want the Champions League. But because it's been, because the league, I feel that because we've been second, I don't want second again. Even if do you get what I'm saying? I just feel like, nah, man.
Even if you got the Champions League, people will still be saying that's four years in a row that you come second. So I get you. I'd probably want to just win the league and then maybe do what Liverpool did when they won the league, and then the next year they won the Champions League. I'll take that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll take it all day, man. But big yourself up, man. Big up everyone watching in the chats. Leave us a little comment. Give us your predictions in the comments for this week's Champions League games, man. And yeah, we'll be back Wednesday evening. With talking about the results from Champions League, man. Hopefully the English teams can get some good results. Wrap up that 5th spot in the Premier League. And we go again. Cool, bro. Big yourself up.
All right, man. Peace, everyone.
Peace.